no. Oh. Oh. The water filter is not working as good as it was. Since that boat created wakes and destroyed my setup. Started to rain. We need to find shelter quick. Tonight, I'll be surviving with just this hatchet, an empty water bottle, and a small metal pot. It's a 3-in-1 hatchet, comes with the ferro rod. The first thing I'm gonna do is put this somewhere safe. Losing this could be the difference between life and death. In the bottom, there's a flimsy, cheap saw. I don't think this will be suitable for cutting firewood, but I do have an idea for this.
I've chosen nearly a perfect location. Plentiful firewood, easy access to fresh water, and a bountiful patch of reeds. Integrating a natural structure into your debris shelter will save countless amount of calories you otherwise would be burning, collecting twice, maybe 3 or 4 times the amount of material for your shelter.
Found a turtle shell, completely empty. pouring, I noticed the water would drip down a ways and then drop right here. So I really need to be tucked back in there. The smaller ones I'm going to be using for the fire pit. The rocks will also help act as a container to keep our bedding inside. If you lay it flat without something surrounding it, over the night you will wind up on the earth. The earth is a heat sink. Much like with blacksmithing, the anvil, it is a heat sink. The earth is much worse. After a few cold nights sleeping on the bare ground, in comparison to sleeping on bedding, you'll notice a big difference. The anvil represents the earth. The hammer face represents the elements. It's a little bit over 80 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It's not like this metal's cold. This is simply wood ash. It's very insulative.
Here I'm creating a trench that will encourage rainwater to follow the contour of my shelter instead of inside of my shelter. jam your eye until it stick out here, and your fate is pretty much sealed. A simple looking fall like that, with a blade in your hands, could end your life in a few minutes. When I was young, I was using a box cutter. The tip snapped off, and I sliced my wrist vertically. I'm very lucky to be alive, to have mobility in my left hand. As you can see, the scar still, although I covered it with a tattoo.
This is essentially my home now. I want to be comfortable. I want it to feel like home. Familiarity in a survival situation is very important. Survival is far from just physical. There's a lot of psychological things at play. To be blunt, your psyche is what will determine whether you live or die. Starting to get really thirsty. I need to get a fire going. I'm feeling really disoriented. Here's my fire still, but lately I'm thinking I can start a fire with my mind. So screw the fire still. We don't need it. I'm just kidding. It's right here.
Your psyche in the woodlands, in a new environment, in a new stressful situation. Lack of nutrients, dehydration. It will greatly affect your mental clarity and coordination. Again, I need to slow down.
Oh, what the fuck? This spider just took a shit. Oh. What the fuck? Oh, fuck. Fuck no. Oh my gosh. What?
I don't want to experience this again.
Oh shit.
And that spider looked freaky. Regulating blood sugar in the wilderness in a survival situation can be tricky, but necessary. Due to my lack of knowledge, I could have passed up a vital meal, but you know, as they say, better safe than sorry.
The heavy downpour that occurred a few hours ago. It was hard to find something very dry. The best thing I could have found was this stuff here. I think if anything's going to take a spark out here, it will be this. But it does depend on how it's processed. I'm not too familiar with coconuts, but this kind of reminds me of coconut husk, which I've seen is a very good fire starter. Although most were lost and these are wet, spruce needles, pine needles, they have oils in them. The dead ones are very good for fire lighting. They burn like in between dead grass and a candle, like wax. Since we only want to do this once, we need to get more sticks and be prepared for a fire. You want to break the fibers apart. Not only will this create friction and slightly dry it out, it will create a more fibrous area for a spark to catch. Just make sure your hands aren't wet or sweaty. Any bit of moisture can greatly affect your tinder bundle. It's better, instead of flicking it, to pull and try to keep your striker stationary. It's very important not to cut yourself as well. It's taking, but it's not taking. So I'm going to create more of a vertical sense here, something to feed upwards as fire wants to rise. I think it's too wet, but it should work. We're gonna find out. Since I have the glove, I'm going to use it as a safety precaution from getting cut. motherfucker. It's like not even any glue in that. There we go. Catch the stuff while you got the flame, catch it. Don't lose your flint striker in the fire. Don't burn up your shit. Be patient here. You can't rush, which must be done quickly. Get some oxygen to it. Lift it up a bit. We don't want to start blowing just yet. We want to let the heat build a little bit. Otherwise you're going to blow everything that's lit on fire before it can have time to dry out the rest and catch. And once you have a solid ember at the bottom, you can help it along. Gentle though. Everything speaks a language. It's just a matter of translating it. So while we got flame, I'm going to put a few of these on there to dry them out. You don't want to do too much because the steam itself can put out the fire. The next step is to create a lot of charcoal for a water filter. I'm very dehydrated. Fell out, just like I said it would. Started to have some faith in it. I knew it, I knew it. Fuck is it?
Starting to feel really low. I was telling myself very mean things. As a man, resilience is necessary. The ability to separate your emotion from and determination.
My spirits were getting low just because I'm thirsty. I was gonna make grass rope, make a tripod, but in survival, pretty isn't what's gonna keep you alive. Practical is what's gonna keep you alive. When I first found this shell, I thought I was in the video game I used to play. It's a PC game called Green Hell. You can take this shell. That's crazy. I never knew the inside of a shell had like a spine. Anyways, in the game you can take the shell, chop this part off, this bottom plate, and then use this to boil water. Catch rainwater. You can make water filters in the game, and then just put this right on the fire and boil it.
Rest. Bitch!
Every time I look at this while I'm out here, I think of that game. Although, this would be a much appreciated find if I had to use it, as natural containers in the wilderness are almost impossible to come by. Good ones anyways. The water filter is not working as good as it was since that boat created wakes and destroyed my setup. But I'm being patient with it. The cork from the styrofoam is working to seal that hole on the side, which was creating the cloudiness. I think everything just needed to settle in the filter to work properly again. Although it is moving a lot slower now. used to be scared of the night. It is told a man goes in the wilderness to cleanse his soul. No food, no water, no shelter. I believe struggle is necessary. I used to resist struggle. I used to resist fear, pain. And I'm learning those things are unavoidable. For one to exist, the other must. There is no way around that. Sometimes you do get to pick what pain you're going to feel, and other times you don't. But the times that you do, make it beneficial. You're going to feel pain either way. Hey, what are you doing?
I just got out of the shower, was reading your text. I
Oh,
was out there just a little, probably about 15, 20 minutes ago looking at it.
1 second.
Go ahead. What's wrong?
I don't know, I'm hearing a weird noise, like, it sounded like a beaver was chewing on wood. I don't know. Yeah, it just, I seen a beaver earlier spying on me. And I've had one try to bite me in Colorado. So I don't,
Really?
yeah, I don't want those things around me.
Hello?
Well, there you are, Miss Popular.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's you, Mr. Popular. Oh, God, I didn't want you going out of town. Dadgummit.
Grandma, you called me Mr. Popular. I'm in the middle of the remote wilderness with no friends. I don't think I'm the
Well,
popular one.
yeah, I think you are. Oh, where you gonna sleep at?
I made a shelter, but I've been filming it all, so I'll show you guys.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.